Sparta, a kingdom synonymous with unyielding strength, military prowess, and discipline. For centuries, it struck fear into the hearts of enemies and became a model of warrior society in the ancient world. But long before the legendary battles of Thermopylae or the Spartan phalanx became legendary, there was a king who set the foundation for this powerful city-state, Agis I. Sparta wasn't always the juggernaut of military dominance that we remember today. In its early days, Sparta was just one of many city-states vying for power in the Peloponnese. It was Agis, the first historical king of the Agiad dynasty, who would begin shaping Sparta into a kingdom defined by strength and discipline. Sparta's story is one of unparalleled dedication to military excellence. Its citizens were raised with one goal: to defend the kingdom, to fight, and to die if necessary. And while much of this culture developed over generations, Agis's reign was crucial in setting the Spartan way in motion. Agis I, the son of Eurysthenes, is considered the founder of the Agiad dynasty, one of the two royal families that ruled Sparta. His reign, though not extensively recorded, marks the dawn of Sparta's rise to power. According to tradition, Agis was a descendant of Heracles, like many of the Spartan kings. His lineage gave him divine legitimacy to rule, but his real legacy would be how he helped Sparta build its foundation as a powerful city-state. Sparta during Agis's reign was still a fledgling city-state. It was far from the military juggernaut it would become later under kings like Leonidas, but Agis made significant moves. He led early expansions of Spartan territory, beginning with campaigns against the surrounding regions, such as the land of the Achaeans. While we don't have detailed records of his battles, historians believe Agis was instrumental in establishing Spartan dominance in the Peloponnese. His reign marked the start of what would be a centuries-long period of territorial expansion. But Agis's influence wasn't just limited to military conquests. It's believed that during his time, Sparta began forming its strict socio-political structure, which later became iconic in ancient Greece. Spartan governance was unique. It wasn't always the mighty dual monarchy that history remembers. In its earliest days, Agis ruled the Sparta alone. This political merger led to the creation of two royal houses, the Agiads, descended from Agis, and the Eurypontids. During Agis' time, he was the sole king of Sparta. The later introduction of a second royal family, the Eurypontids, extended their own ancestry back to match the Agiads, claiming they too were as ancient. But in reality, it wasn't until the 8th century BC that the synoecism took place and the first Eurypontid king, Charilaos, came into power. And Spartan training system, the Agoge, wasn't fully developed during his reign. Agis helped to establish the values that would become central to Spartan identity: discipline, strength, and loyalty to the state. The Agiad dynasty that Agis founded would continue to rule Sparta for centuries, alongside the Eurypontids in the dual monarchy system that became one of the hallmarks of Spartan society.